You know, you'd think that I would have learnt after the last video I made not to do that again. Because if you haven't seen that last video where I kind of dropped in like that, I said right at the start, I really hope I did not just break my chair. I don't know if I did or not, but I definitely did that time. That's rather unfortunate. Anyways, back with another video because I'm wanting to, like I said, jump back at this thing full on, actually give it a full crack and be here for you guys to give you the best information that I possibly can. And I had a new product today that I wanted to share with you because, quite frankly, I was a bit blown away. Now, me personally, as everyone else who goes to the gym, I've always been a bit of a pre-workout junkie. And unfortunately, I can't really tolerate them like I used to, especially when it comes to the stimulants, and the high stimulants at that. So, I had a pre-workout called Loaded by a company called Anabolics, which is a company that's I think only available out here in Australia. Now, I had that, tried it a few times, it was okay, but for me personally, it was kind of too much. Even at a half serving, I would have, you know, a few sips of it and it would kind of make me feel just a little bit off. So what I actually ended up doing was returning that product and getting this instead. Keep it a little secret for a little bit longer. But it is completely different to the sort of thing I would normally get, because it is actually a nootropic rather than a full-fledged pre-workout. That being this. So, oh yeah, get some focus on there. So, this is Attention by Faction Labs. Now, again, I think Faction Labs is an Australian company, so there's a good chance that not many people are going to be looking for this video, and there's a good chance that probably no one will actually see this if it is only Australian. But I want to give a bit of a shout out to a great product from an Australian company in that case. I didn't really know what to expect from this. I've always wanted to try a nootropic and I never have. So this was kind of my first, I guess, venture into the realm. And honestly, I was pretty blown away and pretty amazed by this. So much so that I had to sort of, jump on camera real quick and actually give you a bit of a rundown on it. So I have still got a little bit left. So I don't know if you can see, it's about there still. Started at about there. So, you know, I'm only probably 3/4 of a scoop through this. I actually used it as a pre-workout and I trained on it and it was fantastic. So yeah, just to sort of give you a bit of a breakdown, I guess, a quick review. Didn't even need a full serve and I love this stuff so far. So, because this is a YouTube video and I can be a little bit longer than a TikTok or something like that, I will go through the ingredients label a little bit, just to sort of give you a breakdown. Now, I'm not a genius when it comes to this sort of stuff, so don't hate me, but I'll read out all the ingredients, and if there's any comments I sort of have on different ones, I'll let you know as I go. But I'll pop up a panel here for you so you can have a bit of a look and see the ingredients for yourself, because you're probably smarter than me, but here we go. So, first off, we've got lion mane's extract at 1,000 milligrams, acetyl L-tyrosine at 1,000 milligrams, acetylcholine at 300 milligrams. Now, just, I guess, to sort of put this forward, the main things that made me buy this product and the things that sort of stood out to me were the acetylcholine at the 300 milligrams and the next ingredient, which is the alpha GPC at 250. Now, the alpha GPC is a little bit underdosed, but that dose of acetylcholine is absolutely huge. And when you sort of have those combined, I really was just curious to see how it felt. And honestly, it was friggin' awesome. Just saying, like, the amount of mental focus and mental clarity that I had while training was next level. Exactly what I was looking for. And it was, honestly fantastic. Keep going. Yep. Don't even know what that actually says. Don't know how to pronounce that. So it's in there. It's at 250 milligrams. Yep. Like I said, I'm not a genius when it comes to this sort of stuff. I just know a few ingredients, and then from there, it's trial and error for me. So next down, we got ashwagandha extract at 200 milligrams. Again, I don't really know why ashwagandha is probably in this. I'm assuming it's because it's there to sort of help, I guess, de-stress you, or help with, you know, any kind of like, oxidative stress or anything like that. Don't really know if you notice it too much, but it's in there. Another one that I can't pronounce because I'm not exactly a genius when it comes to this stuff. Then you got Rhodiola rosea at 100 milligrams, natural green tea extract at 100 milligrams, longan fruit extract at 100 milligrams, L-theanine at 75 milligrams, natural green coffee bean extract at 50 milligrams, estrogen at 50 milligrams, another one that I can't pronounce at 20 milligrams, and then absolutely massive dose of Aperzine A at 600 micrograms. To be honest, I think the biggest dose of Aperzine A that I've ever seen is like 300 milligrams. So that also sort of jumped out to me as pretty cool and interesting. I was curious to try it. And yeah, that's the label. Sorry that I can't be very, I guess, descriptive or informative on too many of the ingredients. I don't really know, to be honest with you. And although I would love to keep educating myself on the situation, I didn't really want to take the time to do that before talking about this product, because labels can mean one thing and on paper it can mean one thing, but what really matters is how it actually feels. And regardless of what it says on this label, this stuff felt freaking awesome. It does mention that it's got the green tea extract and the green coffee bean extract. Now, I am also pretty sure that the total caffeine content of this product is 100 milligrams per scoop. So again, that was one of the things that actually stood out to me and made me want to go with this as a pre-workout per se, because for me, I honestly don't tolerate caffeine that well. Anything over 200 milligrams, I don't like, to be honest with you. So for me, 100 milligrams was enough to sort of just give me a little bit of a boost out of the gate. And I feel like combining this with something like a black coffee would be, even better. Or a stim-free pre-workout, which is what I will probably be doing with this. But moving forward, this is the peach mango flavor. So I'll give a bit of a taste and I guess my on-the-fly thoughts on how it tastes. Yep, it's freaking delicious. That was kind of the first thing that jumped out at me. It's the kind of thing where you can put one scoop, a whole shaker of water, maybe a few ice cubes to make it nice and chill. Chuck it on your desk at work or while you're doing, whatever it is, study, gaming, whatever. And just really easily sort of sip on it through the day. It's really, really damn tasty. And I'm honestly not normally a fan of peach flavors. So if you do like, peach and mango, you will absolutely love this. And even for someone who doesn't, I don't regret this flavor whatsoever. Okay, now jumping into the main, thing, the most important thing, the reason that you're gonna be spending your hard-earned money on any kind of product, the effects. Where to start? Again, I didn't really know what to expect taking this product, but after 2, 3, 4 sips of it even, I just started to feel really good. Just good, just peace of mind, well-being, just general mood was just uplifted. Energy was good. Mental clarity was just clear and concise. I knew what I was doing. I started sipping on this before training while I was at work, and I was just sort of getting in the groove. Everything felt, it's hard to describe, everything just felt really damn good. And then as soon as I touched the weights, as soon as my music went in and I pressed play, I was absolutely locked in, zoned in as all hell, and I wanted to do nothing but just destroy the weights. Didn't care about my phone, didn't care about my notifications, didn't care about anything like that. I just wanted to train. Now, the one negative, I will say, because it is a nootropic formula, not a full-fledged pre-workout, is I did notice that my strength probably wasn't, anything crazy. I was still able to, be benching, into the 100, over 100 kilos for reps, and it felt good, it felt comfortable, but I guess it's not the sort of thing that I would use as a pre-workout if I wanted to go in and say smash up, high ass weights and go for PRs and that sort of stuff. It's not meant for that, so I can understand why, but it's just something I wanted to know, is I felt like I was getting a little more fatigued a little sooner, but I felt like I could actually contract my muscle better and get more out of each rep and each set than what I normally would. So it's a bit of a weird one to, talk about, but I kind of like the feeling. So in a nutshell, although the weight that I might have been moving felt a little heavier than it would on, say, a full-fledged pre-workout, the way that I was moving it felt a lot better. And it felt like I could actually contract and isolate the muscle that I was meant to be working a hell of a lot better. So honestly, I feel like I probably got more out of each rep and out of each set. It was actually a little bit of a rushed session, unfortunately, just because I had to get back to work. So I would have loved to be able to sort of, go for a longer session on this, really push it through its paces, see how long lasting it was and see how I felt, I guess, leading on from there. Unfortunately, I did have to cut it a little bit short to get back to work. However, I honestly am keen and I am excited to train on this again. I had a great time using it. I'm still, like I said, sipping on it and enjoying it. As far as a crash or anything like that, I wouldn't say there's a distinct, I guess, drop-off point or anything like that. I notice, like, for me personally right now, my mood is still elevated. My energy is still elevated. I still feel really good. The one thing to note, me personally, is whenever I have caffeine, whether that's coffee or an energy drink or a pre-workout, my eyes tend to get really heavy and really weighed down. That is still happening at the moment. Now, whether that's due to the product itself or whether that's due to the post-workout meal I had or whether that's due to just being tired from the workout or whether that's due to a mixture of different things, I don't know. It's just something to, I guess, be aware of. It's something that happens to me. I'm kind of used to it and kind of expect it to happen. But yeah, apart from that, feel fantastic. Still feel really clear of mind, like I could go and sit on my laptop and smash out work for hours on end right now, but my eyes are a little bit heavy. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Alrighty, now I don't really know if there's too much else to sort of cover on this one. Like I said, I just wanted to jump on real quick and give you my thoughts and opinions because I was honestly really surprised and really happy with this product. If you are looking for a nootropic and you want to check it out, go for it. I would say jump on it, give it a shot. If you are in Australia, then I would say go and get it from somewhere like, if it wants to focus, Nutritional Wearhouse, which is where I did. Reason being, I don't know if you're actually aware of this, but at Nutrition Wearhouse, if you do buy a product and you're not a fan of it, they have a returns policy, which is really cool and really forgiving, where you can actually use up to 5 servings of it and still return it within the first 30 days. So if you do end up buying this, just to try it out, you have it a few times and you're not a fan of either the feeling or the flavor, which honestly, I doubt you're not gonna like either of those, you can just go straight back into store, let them know about it, just tell them I don't like it pretty much, and they'll actually let you exchange it over for another product. So that way you can try either another nootropic or another pre-workout. Okay, now I will possibly give a bit of a follow-up to this in the future, when I'm more through the tub and I've used it a fair bit more. But yeah, that's sort of my, I guess, quick thoughts, first impressions, little review on it. If there's anything you would like to know or any questions you have, please drop them below and let me know. If there's anything else that you have, I guess, as a suggestion for a video, also let me know that because I would be more than happy to make that for you. In saying that, thank you for watching. Hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I hope this was helpful. If you are in Australia like me and, well, Queensland like me, and you just happen to get out of lockdown today, well, last night, I hope you're enjoying getting back into the gym. No matter where you are though, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah, cheers. Actually, in saying that, one other thing, go down to the comments as well and actually let me know where you're from. I'm really curious. And yeah, catch you on the next one. If you are in Australia,